Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Today is May 10th, and right next to me we have the one and only Marcos Bautista. Finally gonna get you back on the card. The last event, last minute, your opponent pulled out due to a concussion. So now you're happy to fight one of the up-and-comer that have a little less experience than you, but he is undefeated, 2-0. It's Carlos Sanchez. Winning this fight, whoever the winner is gonna be fighting for the title. So let's tell us what your thought on your opponent.
Yeah, he's 2-0, so obviously he hasn't had a lot of fights like I do. But he's still, he's still a good opponent. All finishes, and yeah, he looks good.
So when you're watching his fight, he fought Zhong Jr.
Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy because Zhong is a legendary fighter in the San Jose area. You're fighting. Carlos fought his son, so I was kind of surprised in how the fight ran out, and but I think what you think of that fight when you're watching that fight?
I mean, it wasn't pretty. Zhong Jr. When I saw him that day, he had a really bad weight cut. It was short notice. It was his debut. There's a lot of things going on his side. So he ended up winning that fight, and I don't think Zhong Jr. is that much of a high-level grappler, so I think he got caught in a submission, and he fought till the very end, but he got caught in an armbar triangle. So
he's pretty big though, Zhong Jr.
Yeah, he cut a lot. But the thing is, he cut a lot of weight.
Too much weight. Yeah. I think cut too much weight of a lactic acid on your muscle. Mm-hmm. Sometimes people cut so much weight that the rebound might be too much, and then who knows what happened. But definitely he has a lot of room to improve.
Definitely, yeah.
So now when you're watching Carlos fight, he's super aggressive. I really don't have a whole lot of chance of seeing him fight because the very first fight, he comes out with 6 seconds, I believe.
Yeah,
6 or 7 seconds.
Fight,
right.
Calvin Chung out.
He just come out like 1-2, and then the fight was over. I literally didn't even have a chance to watch that fight. I turn around, do something, the fight's over. So how do you prepare for him?
Like everyone else, I always train good. I always train. Who knows if I even fight this guy, because he might pull out last second, just like his teammate. And I'm just ready to fight whoever, but I train hard to just fight. That's it. I'm a good fighter all around, so I'm ready to fight.
Is there anybody out there you want us to fight?
No, not really. I'm ready to fight anyone. Amateur, it doesn't really matter. I'm ready to fight anyone. Me, I'm always ready. I'm always down. I was waiting. That same day, Zhong was like, "Hey, don't start eating yet. Maybe I can find you someone." And I was cutting weight, even though knowing, back in my head knowing I wasn't gonna fight at all, but still, trying to make that way just in case if someone wants to step in on like some hours notice. And I was ready even 170 if needed. But I'm just there to fight, there to put on a show, and there to be looking good.
Now, Marcos, I have to give you a thumbs up on your attitude. There's a lot of amateur out there. They like to cherry pick. They don't want to fight this guy. I don't want to fight this guy. I mean, I literally have so many people that you give them a point. Oh, it's too much wrestling. Oh, it's too much jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Why you even bother doing? This is not like a pro fight.
Yeah.
Like you fight for the experience, and and if you don't believe in your fight camps, then probably time to either change in a new gym, change your training partner or coaches. But if you do have the right team behind you on the amateur, as long as the record is not too far apart.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of times people should just go, and especially like they stop the fight prematurely early in amateur. They don't wait till like a pro with elbows and it's like little something went wrong, they stop. So chance to get hurt, it's actually not that crazy on the amateurs. But some fighters gotta give you a hands up, man. The attitude you carry yourself, and it's like I'm down for anybody. Not too many amateur can actually have that kind of attitude. When they're back in kind of Conor McGregor younger day, that's like, let me know who am I fighting after I come back from training. Like that's the kind of attitude you carry. That's why I really admire this young man, and I really kind of look up to this kid, and I think this kid's gonna go far someday. It's just because your mindset is like so much more than a lot of other fighters that I've seen.
Yeah, thanks for the glaze. I mean, it's a fight. It's amateur. It's not that deep. And Conor McGregor, like you mentioned, he was one of my idols growing up. Seeing him, he'll take on anyone. When Jose Aldo pulled out and he fought Chad Mendes, it was such a it shows that it doesn't really matter. My brother, I already fought on 1 day notice when I fought Muslim, and it didn't go my way. I still lost, but at the end of the day, it's just a fight.
But that loss, I think, makes you grow
yeah,
so
for
much.
sure. And that's a lot of people don't. You got to be ready to lose, because when you're ready to lose, you grow. So after I lost that, I was ready to hit it again and get stronger, get better. I'll never get put in a buggy ever again. But yeah, so don't be scared. It's a fight. If you train hard, believe in your abilities. I think a lot of these kids, amateurs, they don't believe in their abilities, and even some pros sometimes. So I know I believe in myself, even if whether you're a black belt or all this stuff, good striker or all this stuff. Doesn't matter. It's a fight, MMA fight. You mix it up. You believe in yourself. Yeah.
Now, I know you lost to Trey Orlando, and he's probably gonna go pro on August. Do you ever think about rematch that fight in a pro?
Yeah, if it's pro, then yeah, we'll see. Amateur wise, I can't really just wait for him, to fight. He can't wait for me. We have a career ahead of us, and yeah, if it's down the line in pro, I'm sure I'll see him again. If I stay at 155, then yeah, I'll see him. But other than that,
are you going down to 45 or no?
I don't know. We'll see.
But you're pretty big for 155. You're a pretty good size for 155.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I might just stay here at 55, but
definitely not going to 170, though, right?
We'll see. Maybe far down the line, Yeah, far down the line, 55 is too easy. Then yeah, let's try 170. But as of right now, yeah, for the rematch, there's no need right now in the amateur division. Pro, if it's needed, yeah, I'll see him. Good luck to him, and good luck to myself too.
Once again, if people want to get a hold of you by taking come watching you fight, how can people contact you?
They can contact me through Instagram at Margo_71. I train out of Royal Castillo Martial Arts. You'll see me there every day. Yeah, you should come see me. You can hit me up for some tickets.
What do you do for work right now, Marcos? Still the same job?
No, I change all the time. Sometimes I'm doing OnlyFans, sometimes I'm selling this, sometimes I'm helping this, sometimes I'm painting, sometimes Matt Aragoni has a job for me to do. He wants me to handle business, I handle business. But right now, I just got a new job at Breakwater Barbecue. And we just opened up at this old, don't have the address, but at this old shop called Monster Chef, right? And it's, pretty sick, and you should go there. And if you don't go, then I might not fight here ever again. But I know you're gonna go there because it's really good.
Is it food?
Top 5 burger in the state.
No shit.
Yeah.
Well, so tell us a little bit more about this place.
I mean, it's perfect. It's really good. I cut up meat, or I give sides, and I'll put some mac and cheese, some slaw, just all this stuff. It's pretty cool.
Are you a chef or you a server?
It's kind of like a lunch lady. You ever lunch lady, they're like, what do you want? Some this, some of that. And
it's a restaurant or a food truck or
it's like a restaurant, yeah.
Like
it's a restaurant, yeah.
Like a smaller restaurant, a lot of takeout, that kind of thing? Or?
Yeah, kind of like that. It's getting, they had a smaller spot before, now it's like a bigger spot. So we have a restaurant side, and then we have my side where it's if you want a pound of meat, and then we'll cut it up, and then yeah. So it's pretty sick. I like it. Meat's good.
Any friends, little hookups?
Yeah. Wait, what do you mean, little hookups? My friends that work there?
No, I mean we showed up and hey, I know Marcos, get our little burger and get a little extra patted meat in there or something,
Yeah, probably, yeah. Yeah.
Extra fries.
I mean, the kitchen stuff, yeah, I don't deal with, but if it's my side, then yeah, I'll probably, hook it up with something.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, that's
For
pretty
sure.
good. And what's the name again?
Breakwater Barbecue.
Breakwater Barbecue.
Yeah.
It's in Half Moon Bay.
Yes.
Making sure you guys stay tuned.
And you'll see me, so that's another good thing. About Breakwater Barbecue.
And also good security there. He can fly, so he can secure the whole restaurant.
Yeah.
No need security in there. Any special loved one training partners that you want to shout out to, especially all your supporters?
Yeah, I mean, we're back at it again. Hopefully this time I fight. I know, I'm just doing these interviews and I look good, but still.
The best interview by
interview.
far. This guy attracts so many views.
I know.
Probably by a week we have 500-600 views on this interview. That's why I have to do interview with this guy. This guy's a legendary right here.
Yeah.
He surprised me today in wearing a pajamas though. Usually he shows up with the pajamas.
I just got off work, so that's why. But yeah, so shout out to everyone in Half Moon Bay, or just all my friends, all this stuff. My family, Rosalie, my sister, my brother Emilio, just training me. Unfortunately, he's not going to be cornering me this fight. But I still have guys there, everyone at Raul's, Juan, Fed, Carson, Matt, Raul, just those solid guys right there. Everyone else that helps out with the drilling, the spars, all this stuff. those guys, you know, they mean the world to me, and they help me to be where I'm at right now. My girlfriend, she's so lovely. She helps me. She makes me food, makes sure that I'm not getting too fat. So, yeah, everyone. My mom, she's making me meals too in the morning. And yeah, my dad sharing his wisdom and, you know, telling me that I could be this, I could be that. So, yeah, everyone, you know, I have a good life around me. All my friends, Dio, Gael, Aiden, all these stuff. We went to Arizona, like a couple weeks ago. I went to Arizona and we got in a fight with 15 people. It was 4v15.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
God, how did that fight turn out?
You should see the other guys.
So you mowed him, knock him out?
Don't want to say anything, but
Don't want to get in trouble.
just
Any law enforcement?
just think about it. One gorilla versus 100 men. How do you think that's going down? How do you think that's going down?
We actually were talking about this the other night in the gym. Like, can 100 men kill a gorilla? Bare hand.
What do you
Bare
think?
hand. Well, that's a debating, right?
I think if Marcos Bautista's in that 100-man squad, 100% they can kill that gorilla. But this thing was Marcos Bautista versus 15 guys from Arizona, and obviously we know how that went. So
That's pretty awesome. Say less.
Say less.
Say less. Now, if your opponent watching this interview don't speak much of English, what do you have to say to Carlos Sanchez?
So obviously he can't speak some English, and that's fine. You know, United States, the land of the free. We invite everyone here. I mean, kind of, but basically, you know, I'm gonna say it in English, and then I'm gonna say it in Spanish too. And I'm sorry if this is you know, not good Spanish. But Carlos, thank you for taking this fight. Please don't pull out. I think you're very strong. And da 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 da. Thank you. Da da da. In Spanish, Carlos, gracias por taking this fight, tener esta pelea, y por favor no pussy out of the fight. Y quiero pelear. Tú eres muy fuerte. Yo soy más guapo. Tu español es muy bueno. Mi español no está tan bueno. Vente a Breakwater, Half Moon Bay. Va a estar muy bueno. Tenemos brisket, ribs, sausage, todo. Tacos de brisket, tacos de birria. You might like that. Yeah, so por favor, peleame ese día, mayo, el 24 de mayo. Gracias y Viva Mexico. Is he Mexican or is he?
I think so, yes.
Viva Mexico. Yo soy 50 por 50, mitad mexicano y mitad Filipino.
Are you Mexican too?
I'm half, yeah.
You're half Mexican.
Yeah, half Mexican, half Filipino.
Do you speak Tagalog too?
No, I don't.
But the Spanish you get by though.
Yeah, and right now in the video it's not gonna sound that good. It's like in person I usually if me and him are speaking, I can have a conversation with him. You might even think I'm better. You might even think I'm from Mexico and he's from But right now on the camera it's just, you know, it's a little nerve wracking.
It's all good, man. Bonita Espanol. Bonita. That's all I know how to say, bonita. Yeah. Nothing else, you know. Dinero.
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 Yeah.
All right, that's all I know. Money.
Money.
All right, guys, check out DragonHouseMMA.com. May 24, huge stack card. Lots of title fight on this upcoming card. We got flyweight champion on the main event on the pros, and then we have state title 145, contender 155. Don't miss it out. You know, here we go.
145 titles.
Yes, actually, yes. 245 title. One is my show, Zhong Cage Fighting Series. Another one's a state title. So 2 different titles on the line. So stay tuned. This is another big stack card. Don't miss it out. Come support. Directly DM Marcos. Get a ticket from him so he can get a little credit for it. So we'll see you guys on May 24. Last word to all your fans.
Yeah. So let's go out there. Let's give another good crowd. And you know, Fernando's fighting for the state title. So we got to give all our energy to him. You know, I'm a title contender. All my energy to me. But let's bring Half Moon Bay out there, and if we can't be out there, I'm pretty sure we might have something at Breakwater Barbecue, where I work and cut meat, serve some sides, do all this, do all that, look all good, and yeah, And hola, Carlos. Me llamo
Hola.
Marcos.
Zhong signing out. See you guys May 24th. Us.
Os.